Some of you folks may or may not remember, but in the last season, Loren appeared on 90 Day Fiance. Thias was actually a part of that season. Now, if you remember correctly, at the tail when it came to Thias and Loren, they had so much of an exchange where Thias wasn't a big fan of Loren and Alex because she felt as if them two cowed themselves as if they were above everybody else. And that's something that will happen at that tail. Now, fast forward, Loren and Alex have now returned to 90 Day Fiance again, but this time for the new season of Happily Ever After. Now, in this current season, so far there's only been one episode, but the first episode was quite explosive when it came to Loren and Andre, and Alex as well, because they decided to get involved in Andre and Libby's relationship, which has now obviously caused one hell of a stir. So, here's the thing. At this moment in time, Thias is a part of the Pillow Talk, okay? And of course, with the Pillow Talk, as you guys may or may not know, that is a show that is based on former cast members reacting to the current cast members being on whichever season that they are on. So of course, Thias had a few things to say, and then Loren didn't like it. So now we are here where Thias decided to show us a message sent by Thias to Patrick. Patrick is the husband of Thias. So let's get into it. First and foremost, Thias puts in the caption, Loren got mad, I was on Pillow Talk, and decided to send a message to me and my family trying to intimidate me. Why am I not surprised that the word intimidation has been used here? Because that's the kind of thing that Loren does. That's the kind of energy that she gives off. She really thinks that she is better than everybody else, and so does her husband too. Honestly, it's boring, it's annoying, it's just But this is obviously the message that Loren has sent to Thias. Hi Patrick, so I sent a message to your wife, and I'm hoping you can relay this one to her, as she never responds to me. Listen, if someone isn't responding to you, do you know what that usually means? It means take the freaking picture. The person does not want to speak to you. They don't want to hear about you. Like, leave them alone. But of course, when it comes to Loren herself in particular, she has to be heard because she is Loren. Anyway, it continues here by saying, I have never spoken bad about her. I am in Israel right now and have gotten multiple messages saying she's running her mouth poorly about me. I guess on Pillow Talk. I don't know what her damn problem is with me, but I'd appreciate it if she shut your mouth about me. I have never had anything to do with her, nor do I now. So I'm not sure what her deal is towards me. But I'd appreciate it so much. Thanks. I mean, listen, to be honest with you, Loren is acting as if she's never been on 90 Day Fiance before, as if she's never been on TV multiple times. At the end of the day, when you are on TV, you are going to get people who are going to say certain things about your scene, about your relationship, okay? Because that's what they're paid to do. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm paid to do it to a certain degree. And then, of course, when it comes to former cast members, obviously they are on the Pillow Talk for a reason because TLC brings them back in and they want them to obviously give a review on the current cast members, which I'm pretty sure Loren has done herself as well anyway. So she understands the process. She understands obviously how it works. And from what I understand anyway, when it comes to the Pillow Talk, you are kind of constructed on the things that you can and cannot say anyway, and kind of pushed to things that you should say and all that kind of stuff to make a little bit of controversy. So I don't know why Loren is obviously doing it. I don't know why she's behaving this way. It's utterly just annoying and just boring. But Thias came with another post where in this post of in particular here, now I'm not too sure where this one comes from. I think this could be another screenshot from the same conversation. But anyway, as we can see here, the first thing that Thias starts off with is by simply saying to us on the top of the screen itself in particular here, you guys who in their right mind goes on vacation and decides to spend their time sending hate messages to my husband just because she saw me in Pillow Talk, a reality show she is also on. Do you see what I'm saying? Decide what I just said. Same show. It is an absolute calamity. And then also on top of that, as you can see, there's another comment here saying, first of all, how dare her message your husband and basically tell him to shut you up like a dog. I can't stand her. She thinks she's 90 Day royalty. She's a bully, a big bully, which is a fact. Absolute fact. So I guess she's obviously showing a message that she's received from a viewer of some kind. At the end of the day, Loren needs to pipe herself down. You know what I mean? And the point of view made you're on holiday, you're on vacation, and you're choosing that time to literally call someone else out. That is sad, pathetic, and stupid. And to be honest with you folks, at the same time, whilst we are here, this is just reminding me, okay? I saw this actually pop up the other day, and I just haven't kind of making a video about it yet, so I'll add it here too. And as you can see, on Reddit right now, there's a conversation going on saying, am I seeing this right? Did Loren and Alex really take a family trip in the middle of an active war zone? And this is a very, very fair point, to be fair with you, because at the end of the day, why are they going there with their children at this moment in time? Somebody says here they have family there, but yeah, I'd be very worried bringing my 3 young kids to Israel right now. I also can't imagine voluntarily traveling overseas anywhere with 3 kids while pregnant. Sounds like a nightmare. I didn't realize that she was pregnant again. Interesting. I'm pretty sure she's not pregnant again, but I'll have to look into that. Anyway, it says edit. She might not be pregnant. Oh yeah, there you go. She might not be pregnant, but I think she isn't. I saw a post on social media at the end of May that definitely said that she was expecting a 4th and had a photo, but very well could have been clickbait. Definitely was clickbait. She's not pregnant. That's for sure. You know what I mean? Because that was a bit confusing. But at the end of the day, for me personally, the biggest issue here is that she's going somewhere at this moment in time with 3 kids, and I don't believe 3 kids need to be anywhere near Israel or anywhere around anything that is a war type of related type situation. To be honest with you, I'm surprised that flights are even going there, to be honest with you, because even that itself in particular just blows my mind. Problems are easy to ignore when you act like they don't exist, and pretty much that is Loren, isn't it? I mean, my co-worker, Syrian American, she travels with her 2 kids aged 3 and 5 right now. There every year. Syria is a no-fly zone. She has to fly to Lebanon, then bus in. Damn, man, people also want to see their family and think the risk is worth it. I mean, listen, if you want to go see your family by yourself, do what you gotta do. But taking your kids through all of that experience, okay, cool. We can look at it this way. Taking your kids throughout that experience can maybe humble them to understand, obviously, how hard it is, where they come from, and the challenges that their parents had to go through when they were living in those countries. If that's the case, you want them to really go through that experience. It humbles them and makes them understand that the life that they're living in America isn't, you know, it's a gift. It's something that they should cherish, you know what I mean? Something that they shouldn't take for granted. If it's this type of situation where you're trying to educate your kids because you feel like they act very entitled being in America, then you know what? Maybe I can agree with it to a certain degree. But at the same time, though, is it really worth it if your child ends up being in a situation that could harm your child, whether that be a minor injury, whether that be a major injury, or whether that even be their life taken away? And these are the things that we have to think about. So really and truly, if you need to take your child to another country just to show them where they come from, so they don't feel so you can get rid of their entitlement, to be fair, that kind of tells me that your parenting is probably trash, because really and truly, you shouldn't have to take them anywhere to understand their roots. You can easily educate them and make them understand certain things if you raise them correctly. You see what I'm saying? So, yeah. But nonetheless, though, it is what it is. Let me know your thoughts, though. Do you think Loren is being too much by confronting Fiance? And also, what do you think about her and Alex taking a trip to Israel throughout these current times? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and of course, peace.